welcome to the early access of Simairport, and I'm trialing this today instead of the sim racing games, purely because all of my stuff is getting packed away into little boxes because I'm moving house. So this does not require any equipment, so we're going to give it a bash. So this is a prison architect type game, which has you build a little airport. Now, as you can see, my airport is ready to start building. So what we're going to do is spawn down some workers. 5 of them to be specific. But no, you know what, we're going to need more than that. Right. So, we're going to start getting deliveries in at the moment. We're on the extra large map because we plan on this going on just a little while. My question is, so deliveries, pickups. Oh right, okay, yes, okay, right. So, this isn't quite what we wanted. So we've got some supplies starting to come on in. And these little things that you see here are our building. So we're gonna make a start. Right. Okay. We're gonna have to clear the zones off first. So they're gonna get to work building runway and taxiways that we started, and we are going to make a start on the building. Perfect. Okay, so that's that done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start doing doors. Oh, well, we can't do that at the moment. Fair enough. Okay, well, we'll keep things on fast forward because we're kind of just waiting at the moment. Oh, why storage? Oh, okay, so storage is whinging and moaning. So our airport is starting to get complete, which is quite nice. And we're kind of starting to run out of... Oh, of course, so we need a secure area. So while they're all doing that, let us work on doing a secure area. So we'll do it here. This can always be changed later. Oh god. How much is this fence going to stretch? That's probably fine. Okay, so we've got a whole heap of fence sorted. And none of it's viable yet because of the fact that we don't have this. So while they're building, let's go to planning. So basically this is how the airport is going to look. Everything will be apparent in just a little minute. Okay. So we're going to change some of the zones. So basically what we've got here is... Well, let's just go to clear mode. So drop-offs, pickups, and garbage. Okay, so we're going to put the garbage pickup just down here for the moment. Okay, so let us do drop-offs up top to the midway point and pickups to here to the midway point. So we don't have any passengers or indeed a functioning terminal yet. But all that will get sorted soon. Okay, so they are currently working on the foundation, which is fine and dandy. This is basically, so we're going to be splitting into 2 buildings. You basically got the administration and construction building and the, the terminal building for all the passengers to make use of. Now, I've got my rooms laid out. Am I perhaps forgetting something? No. Okay, I don't think I am, which is good. Perfect. Right, okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to do... I think I might do, actually. Instead of splitting this into 2, will it split easily into 3? So if I just use cyan for whatever reason, so what have we got? We've got 23, and 3 for walls is 20, so no. We're probably going to have more garbage than anything, so if we say, no, it's only going to be 2 walls, so 21. Okay, well, if we say 7, and 7. Oh, that works perfectly. Great. Okay, great. So let's now just build up some walls. Okay. So everything's coming in nicely. Oh, sod off, you bastard. And most importantly, let's get in some doors. No, why did I put it there? Cancel. Solved everything. Build a wall. Okay. Right, okay. So they're still working on the hang on. Yes, they're still working on getting the fences sorted, which is fine. That's all the doors down. Now I actually just kind of need to hope that we've got enough money for our terminal building. Yeah, no we don't! Oh, come on. That's a bit extreme, is it not? Well, how much can we actually afford? It needs to be the bottom half, doesn't it? Okay, so our grand plans for a terminal have been put on hold by the fact that we don't have enough money. Oh dear, this was unforeseen. Right, let's build us a fence to the new border. Wait, what? Okay, so maybe the little luxurious room was the luxurious office room probably wasn't the best idea we've ever had. So we're going to get to work on the terminal building, which is fine, and hopefully we'll start being able to facilitating some airport related stuff soon. Okay. So this is going to be a nice and basic little airport that we've got here. So it's just going to take a while. So while all that is going on, so what we're going to do is we're going to set some zones. So we're going to delete all of the zones that we've got here. So all of the deliveries are going to come to here. We're going to use this room for storage. And this room for garbage. Perfect. Okay, great. So our zones are now set. And they're just working on getting the terminal up and running. So this game is very, very reminiscent of Prison Architect. Although I am told that the developers have nothing to do with the Introversion team that made it. So yeah, take from that what you will. So we've only got £100,000 to be able to complete the remainder of our stuff. So we'll keep it basic and expand, so we can ignore that. So what we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves a nice fancy large sliding door, which was going to be placed, and it's going to have to be placed here for the moment. Okay, so this is going to actually, seeing as it's done, we're just going to clear off this, and we're going to clear off this. Okay, so how much is flooring going to be? Because we need to, we ideally need to have a nice decorative floor. God, that's quite expensive. Okay, fine. We probably should have built the walls first, but it is what it is. Cancel. Okay, well that's giving us... No, it's not giving us the money back. God damn it, son. 4. 1, 2, 3. So we're just gonna build a little bit of a... So this is the bathrooms that we've got here. And the bathroom was originally designed to end here. Okay, fine. So if we do this, and then this to come down to here. So that should be that. So now if we... Okay, so we need a slidey door that fits to here. And this is going to be our very first gate, and we also need doors. Door. Ooh, that's quite helpful. Outdoor gate. That's going to be quite helpful for gaining access to the airfield. Oh wait, crap. Well, we'll see if that's worked. That might have just been a monumental waste of money, but we'll find out. So, we'll get that in there. So now we need to kind of start, well, making stuff, and actually for that to work, we're going to need floors. So let's have floor number 8 as our toilet floor, and we'll go to floor number 1. Let's be nice and fancy and grab this stuff here. So this is going to be this to here, and this to here. So everything should be looking nice and fancy. What buying existing construction? Oh, y'all can fuck off. Okay, so Simairport, we've not quite taken our first flight yet, but once all this has done, we should be in a position to, which would be pretty cool, pretty nifty. So now we're working on the floors. That's fine and dandy. And I'm not going to be able to do anything until they finish. Okay, so we're just going to have to kind of wait this one out. So my original plan was for restaurant, baggage reclaim, toilets 1, toilets 2, check-in, and the gates. But seeing as that ain't going to happen, okay, great. So I think we can kind of start getting, well, we can start getting security done anyway. So I learned the hard way in my kind of testing for this, the gate agent desk. Well, we can get that one done just now as well. So we'll plonk that there for just now, and we'll grab. Oh, this is quite a bit wider than expected. Okay. So that can go there, and I suddenly get the impression I've not left enough room. So we want 2 ID check stands. And we need an X-ray scanner, bag scanner. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we'll get that one here. And in order to be able to do that, we need 4 security staff. This is going to be quite tight. Okay. Let's go back to the floors and just finish off our flooring. And now that the gate's installed, we can get our nice fancy flooring in here, which is awesome. Okay. So we'll do zones. So this is going to be security. This is going to be the male restroom. This one will be the female restroom. Baggage reclaim will be here, and this will be check-in. Now where? Oh, ticketing it's called in this here game. Okay. So we'll start by getting some more toilets in. So we'll just grab some toilets. 250 quid. Okay, well let's just stock up to our heart's content on those. And oh well, that was sinks. Toilet toilets are the other one that we need. And this is one of these weird games where like people don't need privacy. It kind of makes sense in like Prison Architect, but maybe, well, maybe not quite this. So we're kind of getting there. So we'll probably get another gate agent desk for here, because the more the merrier. We'll probably have, how much are ticketing kiosks? So if we say one here, one here. Oh well, we can probably. Yeah, actually, if we. Okay. One, two, three. Okay, yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right. Okay, so we need to hire the staff that we need. So we need 3 in here and another 2 in here, and another one will keep a spare. And this becomes important in time, as I'm sure that you will notice very shortly. So we'll assign that here, and our airport is almost ready to go. So let us work on some stuff. So what we want is flight information display. So this seems like a good enough place to have it, as probably does here. Okay, great. So we'll grab some food and drink vending machines on the basis that we don't have a canteen or any of that nonsense. So we also could do with some benches. Okay, so can we do 2? Oh, we can. Perfect. Just a no more. Right. Okay. Oh, these are quite fancy and luxurious. Okay, let's just leave 2 here. Actually, yeah, that's probably wise. Let's leave a wee bit of a gap in between them. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. So what we're going to have is we're going to have an ATM. We'll have 2 ATMs, a decorative bush, a drinks vending machine, and a food vending machine, and then we'll get some bins to make everything all neat and tidy, like sucheth. And we'll probably grab one of these here. Actually, that's a good point. So they do tend to have these at security gates, and we'll probably have another one down here. Okay, great. So as our little servers kind of go away and do their thing, I think it is time for us to maybe start look at getting an airliner in. So a Ford Air sound. Well, actually, let's get the ones that are. Oh well, we can only accept one. Okay, so we'll accept all that we can. We'll accept all that we can. Oh yes, we can't do night flights because we don't have lights, so we can't accept that one. We can accept the one from here. Okay, so let's just check the status of the runway. So we need to kind of try and arrange things as far apart as possible to allow for the greatest turnaround time. So you're 4 AM, which is fine, and you. So we'll go for a 2-hour gap each side. So we've now got 4 people coming in. Right, let's get you assigned here. So we've got as many people as we possibly can coming in, and the next plane is not going to be due to arrive until tomorrow. So we'll keep things on full fast forward for the moment, and we've got a little bit of money to play with. So let's maybe build an electronic vending machine and another. What do I think we need? Okay, well, so we should probably keep it on fast forward. Okay, well, now that that's done, I think we can start working on office space for a manager. So if we grab these, so the managers are very important to be able to get. So actually, let's find out what we need first. So if we call this an office, and we call this an office, and deselect everything, let's find an office chair. Oh, okay, fine. So office chair. No, sorry, office desk. Now we're on office chair. Is that everything? Is that all they need? Okay, perfect. Well, okay, fine. That was that. Let's maybe give them a nice bush or something. Plant. A nice little potted plant. So our little airport is looking little and all of that nonsense. So we're going to have a wee bit of time to kill, and I'm going to run this as a double-length episode purely because it is the first episode of Simairport, and it's also kind of a little bit of a dick move to say, hey, look at this awesome game that involves airplanes and not show you a single airplane. Our crews stand poised and ready to be able to deal with anything as it comes up. We now just need stuff to come up. Let's try and spruce the joint up a bit. Why not? Oh, there's a bit there. Okay, so I'll grab that there. Allows the scheduling of more than 10 flights a day. Okay, ooh, that's going to be important. It's going to be important pretty soon, actually. How much do we need for that? Ooh, $50 an hour. In fact, how much money are we making? Technically, once stuff starts, it's not going to be too bad. So I think I think are the wages hourly? I can't remember. Are they? Let's find that. Yes, okay, they are hourly, which means we're probably going to go into the red by the time we get our first flight arriving. But there's not much to do, so I'm going to skip forward until the first flight arrives. Right, okay, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. We're now starting to see passengers arrive, ready to come and get the 4 a.m. flight to somewhere. So basically, they come in, they go through ticketing in order to get their ticket and check in their baggage. Some of them are enjoying delightful seating facilities and security. So I think security is going to be the biggest hold up for us, because there's only one of each thing. Having said that, the queue isn't too bad, but there's quite a lot of people trying to fit into an extremely small space. Sorry, I'm eating. I am very sugar deprived at the moment, but so everyone's pretty happy. But when I don't know how big the aircraft is going to be, so we'll just keep it fast forward. Oh, we're starting to get some extra income from vending machines, which is always good. So the one unfortunate thing is, because of the very, very small size of our airport, if people need the bathroom, they've got to leave and then come back in, which is a little bit of a pain. But otherwise, the passengers are not unreasonably satisfied, which is pretty impressive. And it's not going to be long until our first plane arrives. So it's only got 52 people. Okay, it's a long, slinky ass thing. So it's arrived. The jetway's connected. All of the peeps are going to come disembark. They're all going to leave and do their stuff. So some of them have got baggage. And this is what I mean by having a spare body. Because there's no automated baggage system, one of the handlers actually has to come get it. There's some rubbish, which probably facilitates getting some janitors, which I actually neglected, which is pretty poor. So we'll need to keep going on. So flight takes off, which will give us a smidgen of money. We get more money for planes landing than taking off. And we're going to have another plane landing at 8, is it? No, it must be 8, I suppose. Yes. Okay. So the next lot are arriving, and it's just going to be the same again. So everyone's checking in. Everyone's getting through security in not bad time. So the thing that takes the time is the kind of passport control. Having said that, there are quite a lot of people getting their bags having issues with their bags. Okay, new plane arriving. Okay, so I think we're gaining on ourselves ever so slightly, or are we? Flight operations income is 30. Yeah, okay, so we must be gaining on ourselves ever so slightly, but not really enough. So that's that plane gone, and we've got another one coming in at midday. So at about 10 o'clock everyone's going to start arriving, which they now are, and the various processes are going to start all over again. Oh Jesus Christ, that's a big crowd. How many people were in this plane? Now that's going to be good, because the amount of people that you get is dependent on how much money you get. So the more people, the better. Unfortunately, this many people in a small place is starting to affect our... 105, oh crap. Well, we lost our money. But with luck... Oh god, what kind of plane is this? That's 707. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. So everyone's just about boarded, and it's left early. Good. So we're going to get £400 as it arrives. So when we get the next aircraft in, we might, hopefully, very hopefully, be able to afford ourselves a janitor, because this terminal is getting pretty thick and messy. Oh, that's interesting. Aha! So this plane has arrived. We've got 315. Quickly, janitor. Yes. Excellent. So we got one janitor before we lost the money. So they're now going to work on tidying stuff up, which is fine. And we have the next load of people going in, so we're ooh, okay. Alright, it's because we're all boarded, that's why. Great, so it gets to leave early. Perfect. I wish there was a bonus for getting them to leave early, because believe me, when they start being late, that's when things start getting really, really problematic. So now that the day's flights are over, let's have a look at... Okay, so let's... to run tiles. So this is the environment heat map. This is secure areas, which is fine. Okay, great. So, oh, a small bar. This is new. So, if I didn't say already, this game is in early access. So things are constantly being added to it, and that is one of the things that is quite pleasantly new. Also there's storage. Okay. So for the delivery zone. Fair enough. Right, so as passengers start arriving for the 4 a.m. flight, as you can see, airline interest has peaked to 61.98%. So, we can now see if there's anything else that's available. So, we can take a Boeing. We can probably take one. Oh, no, we can't because they're all too big. Okay. I can accept one in the afternoon. I don't want to accept too many. What I want is Bombardier Dash. Excellent. So that one's good because it's not too big. Bombardier, that's fine. So the smaller they are, the less money you get back, but actually the easier they are to deal with, so you can stack them right next to each other. So I think we'll take the Dashes. Now I must be getting close to how much I can actually... Oh, good giddy goose. Ah, saw it. I might have to flake out on a contract. Ah, crap, how do we manage this? Okay, great. So what we needed was morning. Oh god. Whoops! Okay, so we've screwed the pooch, guys. But we have in fact got quite a considerable amount of money. Which is good. So I suspect it won't be enough. I'll tell you what, actually. Let us research finance, which will allow us to get loans, which are just delightful. How much would it be to extend our foundation up here? 53,000? Bloody Nora! No, I can fuck off. Okay, because that would certainly spread the load of not missing flights. So in that respect, we should probably take another one. And we'll probably get a second janitor. Having said that, things aren't looking too bad. Anyway, we've got a plane that's arrived, which is good. But we've bitten off more than we can chew. In fact, actually, that might not be a bad idea. So, how much does it cost on an upgrade? So, runway lights is 25,000. Pappy isn't too expensive, but the night lights are pretty damn expensive. Airplane gate. Alright, okay, that's just the general assignments. Okay, so I think we're pretty much gonna have to play this one by ear. I think we can cancel a contract, but I imagine they're probably gonna be pretty damn unsatisfied. So the 4 a.m. flight has departed an hour early, which hopefully bodes well for us in terms of actually being able to manage this calamitous schedule that we have now found ourselves in. The 6 a.m. flight is coming. All of the new schedule stuff don't come in until tomorrow. So actually, let's revisit this stuff. So we're more interested in stuff coming in the morning. So we can probably accept 2 more in the morning. So 707 and Embraer. Oh no, we can't. Okay, so that's us now at the limit. Okay, so let's just do this. Perfect. So our airport is now as busy as it literally can be without an ATC tower, which is going to be reasonably difficult to get. Okay, fine. Alright. I wonder how much it would cost for a nice little outdoor flooring area. An outdoor sidewalk. Wait, walked? Oh no. £300 per square meter? Giddy goose. Okay, no, ain't wasting money on that. But we're starting to get quite a lot of people in, so yeah, as long as it doesn't affect overall business, then that's gonna be okay. So once we get our finance officer in, which isn't actually going to be all that long from now. Perfect. Okay, so how long? 87%. 88. 89. 90! Okay. Ooh, we're starting to see quite a considerable backlog here. Now this could be a problem. I haven't said that. It's not scheduled to depart for like, well, 17 minutes. So we'll keep an eye on it. So 37. Okay, yeah. Left half an hour early. So actually things are going pretty smoothly in this here little airport. And has my research finished? Oh, it has. So we can appoint a financier. Finance officer. Excellent. Okay, perfect. So this should allow us now to okay, great. So wait, what? Bank loans. I have to pay to get a bank loan. That don't make no sense. Okay. So what's coming now? It's going to be this yes. Okay. So the 4 o'clock flight is going to be arriving momentarily. Which it has now done. Perfect. Okay, great. So they're all going to pop out, and that's fine. Now there's a wee bit of backlog of people getting in. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, so 45 out of 45. Great. Okay, so we've been doing well, but tomorrow is what the hell's he? Is that a janitor? No? Okay, pat them. Okay, fine. Tomorrow is going to be where it all hits the frigging fan. So tomorrow will be the last day that we do in this here extra special length episode of the early access of Simairport. So we'll kind of skip forward until stuff goes down. Right, okay, so it's bite the bullet time here in Simairport. The 4 AM flight is preparing to board. Well, it's not preparing to board. Everyone is getting ready ahead of its arrival at 4 AM. And this is where we get to see how badly we've screwed up. So our interest increased ever so slightly, which is good. But we just need to see how the day goes on. So the magic number we're looking for just now is £6,000 in order to be able to get ourselves some bank loans that will be able to, well, it'll make us fix those godforsaken issues in our scheduling, which is pretty poor. So as you can see, everything's quite a lot busier. The flight only just left. In fact, 6 AM is its dedicated time, and there's already the next flight coming in. And in fact, everything is pretty damn manic. How many people are on board this? But it's fine. We can afford. Oh god, there's even more people arriving. How many people are on board? 100. Okay, fine. So we can, what's the schedule like? It can afford to be leave up to half an hour late, but we need to be clear by 9 AM. So boarding starts in 9 minutes. So we've got 2.5 hours to get boarding finished. Oh my god. Oh my giddy goose. We've bitten off more than we can chew. Oh my god. Look at all this! I can't even tell it's all here. Right, okay, so we'll just have to see. So we're gonna keep it going. Oh man, look at everyone! Oh god! So I think we're gonna have our first missed passengers. So it's now 8:30, which is when the flight is due to leave. And there's still 10 passengers waiting to get on, so we'll give it up. Oh no, it's left. Okay, it's left. So we managed that one. We pulled that one off, just as the other plane's coming into land, which is fine. So this is the 9 AM flight which has arrived, and then we've got an hour break before things really start kicking off. Everyone is still struggling to get through the God damn it. So this is where I'm starting to think we're not going to get everyone through. So it's ready to depart in half an hour. 20 minutes. We're just over half board. Right, okay. So, well, we can actually afford to run this one late because the next plane isn't due in until midday. So we'll give it to about 1:45, and if it's not gone, we'll have to kick it, basically. How many are left? 32. Oh god, no. Is it? Okay, so now you can see these. So we're starting to get people who are pissed off at having missed their flight, but they've gone. Okay, so all we're interested in is this plane coming down. Okay, so we can research the bank holes. Perfect. And this is where the chaos really starts. So this one needs to go on time. Sadly. And everyone is still trying to get through them luggage. So we've only got 13 standing in line. Oh god, okay. Things will quieten down once we start getting to the smaller aircraft. But yeah, okay, right. So this needs to go on time. How many have we got? We're still missing 42. I think we can. Well, if we go to status. So if we're well, it's only a Beechcraft, which has not got many people on it. So if we because it'll come up with delayed, I think. Delayed but en route, but failed to reserve the gate. So I think this is kind of the point now where we have to say go. Break deadlock, which means... Okay, we've got 3 passengers that are on the way in, and that's it, break deadlock. Okay, right, fine. Is the other plane landing? Yes, okay, right. So this is going to have to be a very tight turnaround, but there's not many people. There's not many passengers. So this has to go on time, but I expect this will go on time. Actually, no, I haven't said that. Haven't said that. It doesn't look like it is going to go on time. Okay. Okay, great. So we're starting to get pissed off. Now we've got a big aircraft in there. I thought we'd arranged it so there wasn't a big aircraft in. Americana. Oh no, okay, well these were the ones with the... Oh no, wait, where's the Emperor? Oh, did that one... Oh no, okay, right, whoops, okay, so... Whoops. Fine. So we've had one cancellation because of silliness. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of people that have now just realised this and are leaving not very happy. Now then, we've got one plane coming in at 8 o'clock. Actually, no, we've got 3. I kind of want to make sure at least one of them gets in. Oh well. That's fine. How many people did you have? Only half capacity. Right, okay, so we're struggling. We're buckling, if we're honest. Right, okay, so that's the end of the first 3 days here in Simairport. Let us find out how we did, how badly our rating is going to plummet after day 3, where everything was just too congested. And not as bad as we thought. Oh, okay. Well, we had a few terminations, which is fine. Actually, that makes things quite a lot easier, so... Actually, what might do? 180 max, 180 max, 90 max. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think this is a good schedule for the afternoon. It also means, if possible, I might still be able to take one of the mornings. We can't because it requires one of the big gates. How about this? We can accept the morning one. Okay, perfect. So, because of the flight cancellations, we have all hopes of being able to, pay off some debts. I haven't really paid out. Okay, great. So, what's the midday flight here? 180 flat, so the 19. I think what we probably want to do is have this one, 90, big one, small one. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so our one little gate is booked to the absolute max, and we are kind of at maximum possible capacity in our little airport. So when we come back for the next episode of Simairport, we will be looking to expand our gate and security capacity. But for the moment, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching this bumper haul episode, and I'll see you next time. Bye!